Have you ever heard people refer to Bitcoin as digital gold? What does a precious rare earth metal have anything to do with Bitcoin? Gold is beautiful, Bitcoin is a line of computer code. Gold is physical, Bitcoin is digital. Gold is a great conductor of electricity, and Bitcoin consumes electricity. Gold is malleable, Bitcoin is intangible. Gold has been around for thousands of years and has proven value, and Bitcoin is young and hasn't quite proven its value, at least in the eyes of skeptics and critics. In the eyes of others, however, Bitcoin and gold both have a high store of value. How can we be sure that gold and Bitcoin won't deteriorate in value? Well, we can't be sure. We can, however, see that gold and Bitcoin have increased in value over time based on price history. Hang on a second. These graphs, which visualize gold and Bitcoin's price action, look kind of similar, almost as though Bitcoin might follow in gold's footsteps. Could Bitcoin even become a better store of value than gold? According to people like Saifedean Ammous, author of the Bitcoin Standard, that's exactly what might happen, thanks to one particularly special property shared by both gold and Bitcoin: scarcity. There is only so much gold we can mine from the ground, similar to how there are only so many Bitcoins we can mine into existence on the Bitcoin blockchain. Both assets are limited in supply. As for the similar price histories, Saifedean Ammous argues that gold and Bitcoin have high stock-to-flow ratios. Stock is the existing stockpile of an asset, and flow is the yearly production. The more stock we accumulate of gold or Bitcoin, the less available each asset becomes year by year. As the years go by, the flow of gold and Bitcoin becomes less and less. Remember those Bitcoin halving events? Every 210,000 blocks mined in the Bitcoin blockchain, roughly every 4 years, the block reward for mining Bitcoin halves, reducing how much Bitcoin can be released into circulation over time. In 2019, a Dutch man who goes by Plan B published an article that used the stock-to-flow ratio to predict Bitcoin's price pattern. On a chart, he recorded Bitcoin's stock-to-flow ratio, Bitcoin's market value up until that date, and the number of months until the next Bitcoin halving event. The relationship between Bitcoin's stock-to-flow and its market value, he found, was 95% accurate when compared to gold. The remaining 5% accounts for other factors that impact Bitcoin's price, like regulation, hacks, politics, and news. Does Plan B's model hold up today? According to Plan B, his model had a good run from March 2019 to March 2022, but then severely deviated from its predicted price trajectory from April 2022, when news of war in the Ukraine, inflation, and a number of bankruptcies in the cryptocurrency space knocked the entire market down. In June 2022, Plan B tweeted, "For now, either BTC, Bitcoin, is extremely undervalued and will bounce back soon, or S2F, stock-to-flow, will be less useful in the future. Only time will tell." Regardless of Bitcoin's market value, many argue that Bitcoin is, for a few reasons, a better store of value than gold, even though it's only been around for a fraction of the time. Firstly, Bitcoin has one special magical property as described by Satoshi Nakamoto, and that is it can be transferred over a communications channel, the Bitcoin blockchain. Secondly, Bitcoin's total supply is known and therefore strictly limited. We know that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. Many would argue that gold is also limited in supply, since the Earth only contains so much gold for us to mine. However, it's not strictly limited like Bitcoin, because we don't know the total supply. Throughout history, we've always been able to mine more gold with more resources, including people and the right machinery. No matter the availability of resources, people, and the right machinery, we will never be able to mine more Bitcoin. Saifedean Ammous, author of the Bitcoin Standard, commented, "For the first time, humanity has a resource to a commodity whose supply is strictly limited. No matter how many people use the network, how much its value rises, and how advanced the equipment used to produce it, there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence." These two factors give Bitcoin an upper hand in the classic Bitcoin versus gold debate. But none of this matters, of course, if people don't believe Bitcoin is valuable, since the fundamental ingredient needed for Bitcoin to grow in value is demand. The more that people buy Bitcoin, the more it will grow in value, no matter what Bitcoin skeptics say to diminish its perceived value. We're eager to know what you think now that you understand Bitcoin a little better than before. Do you believe Bitcoin is more valuable as a unit of exchange or a store of value? or both? The answer is hotly debated among the crypto community, so in our eyes, you are neither right or wrong. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the Dear Crypto Discord. See you in the next lesson.